Hello, Collective, wherever you are. I hope you're somewhere safe, surrounded by love, light, happiness, joy, abundance, and filled with so much faith. Real quick, can you do me a favor? Can you hit that like button, please? Please hit share, please hit subscribe, and turn that notification bell on to all so you can always be updated whenever I put another message out there for you guys. And if you like to donate, you do not have to. It is not a requirement, but it is truly appreciated. The information is in the description box down below. And thank you from the bottom up, but with all of my heart ahead of time to anybody and everybody who chooses to do so, and to everybody who has been, and for the super thanks and the memberships and everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May God bless your beautiful, gorgeous souls tenfold. Alright, oh my goodness, look. I'm so excited. So this morning, I noticed this one last night. Look, my little baby's having another little baby. This is one of my bonsai trees, and it just brought it up another little baby. And I'm gonna grow these together. They're bonsai trees. They're acacia or acacia or something like that. Bonsai trees. They get these beautiful pink flowers, and but the leaves end up actually like staying. Like the leaves will look like this when it gets bigger, when it turns into wood. And I'm gonna, train it so they like wrap together. And then I have 3 other little babies of the same one that's in the incubator right now that are growing. that just propped up last night and this morning. I'm so excited. They're the only ones that so far out of the seedlings, out of the little seeds that I of the bonsais. I have 5 different bonsais that I'm growing from seed, and they're the only ones that so far, but they grow fast. Like these acacias are so easy to grow. They grow like real quick. Like literally after I planted this one right here, 3 days later it grew, but it was just crazy. This one took longer. It was in the same pot, right? And it just sprouted. Last night. Like it still had the shell on it. It still had the shell around like the this leaf here. But I ended up I took it off this morning when it came fully out of the grass. I mean, out of the dirt. I'm so excited. And then there's 3 other ones in there that are growing in my incubator. And then I'm so excited. Just wanted to share that with y'all. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, and loved ones that passed away. The download I got. Hello. All right, the download I got was okay, for somebody in the collective that watches my channel. Somebody that you are a fan of is a fan of you. Is one of your fans. Crazy, right? They haven't reached out to you yet, like at least not saying it's them. But you have someone you're a fan of is a fan of you. So you're each other's fans. Which is cool. I mean, I don't know why they haven't reached out to you, but oh wow, Aquarius or something. There's Aquarius trying to run, okay? Because an Aquarius stole something from you, or you're the Aquarius. But I'm strongly picking up possibly on a feminine energy Aquarius that robbed you or attempted to. And 76 can be significant. And you're coming out of rough waters in this smooth sailing. You could possibly be moving away across a body of water. But I feel like I'm picking up on a possibly a feminine. It doesn't have to be. And if it's a masculine, they're just working more out of their feminine energy, probably because they're scared, because they know they're caught for what they have stolen from you, and they're trying to run. They're going to get caught. They're, double Aquarius here. Wow. Wowzers, Batman. Oh God, this is so excited! Like my intuitive intuitive protection bracelet. Remember when it broke yesterday while I was doing a reading using his cards too? How crazy was that, right? I was so upset about that, and then it only took me like 2 minutes to do, 2 or 3 minutes. I was so upset, and then I fixed it. I just used copper because I had no string to use, so I just used copper from a charger, and I fixed it. And dude, it works even better because copper helps activate crystals. That's why you see them in some of these, like that's copper in there. And I slept like a baby last night. When I tell you I slept like a baby, I love this bracelet. It's my favorite bracelet. That's why I was so upset first. But then I was like, I'll figure something out. I always do. And I did. And see, like the copper that's inside these crystals, it's because it helps activate the crystals. So this bracelet was already extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. I love this bracelet. It's my favorite one. And then when I put the copper in there, I was actually thinking about what do you call it? breaking all the bracelets and fixing it. But then, like, I was told not, like, I was, no, don't do that, because it broke naturally. It was from, because when a bracelet, especially a crystal bracelet or a necklace, if it breaks, especially if you're with somebody and it breaks, that's your spirit team telling you there's too much negative energy there. Or if a crystal breaks, to be aware, be mindful of what's going on. And it was, I know exactly what it was too. It's crazy because during that reading, if you didn't see it, I literally just told you to cleanse your energy, to sage and cleanse your energy. I saged, and right after that, on camera, it broke. And it's not because of intuitive Kev. He takes, like, the craftsmanship in these bracelets are insane. Like, this is another one of his. It's not, it's not because of him making it at all. He takes his time and he does an amazing job. It's just the negative energy. And the download I got from that was somebody was trying to break down your intuitive protection, right? And because they were trying to come in, right? And they were trying to break down your intuitive protection, but within them doing that, all it did was make your intuitive protection and you and your intuition, everything stronger. Because now, like, look, the copper's activating the crystals even more. So now it's even stronger, right? And you're working, okay, because, like, now Kev made this bracelet. I had to remake it. I still kept his same design. Like, you know what I mean? There's only a few, I think there was like 9 or 10, what do you call it, crystals that fell off that I had to figure out by going by his pattern. So, but, like, you're working together. I'm looking at that as, like, you're working together with your spirit team now, right? Your soul family, your spirit team to that's helping activate your gifts, abilities, and your intuition and everything even more. Yeah, so with them doing that, all it did was make you stronger. That was this morning, I wasn't. Oh, and then I seen this morning, a few views were saying that the sound, you just couldn't hear me. I have a brand new mic. I bought a new mic after somebody made a generous, thank you again for that generous donation to me. I got a new mic. It came with 2 different microphones with it, so I switched the microphones out because like, it was yesterday when I decided to use the other microphone, because I was using the first one. Like, they're out of the brand new ones. And I know it's a new one because I kept the blue ones on there because it looks like my old. It looks like my old. It looks like my old one, but it's not. It's different. So that's why I keep the little blue paper on there, so that I know it's the new ones. So I switched it out, but I checked the videos, and the sound's perfect. So I would make sure, if you're having trouble hearing it, pay close attention to the reading. And it's because somebody doesn't want you to hear it. There could be somebody that's in your device, okay, that doesn't want you to hear the message. Or try exiting out of YouTube and going back in. All right, because I haven't had that problem in a while. Especially, that was the first time since I got this new microphone. But I switched back to this. It's the new one. It's just, it's the new one. It's just the original one. That I used since I bought this one. After, again, thank you again to that for that. I don't say names because I don't want to get used. If anybody's watching, and I don't want to cause you no problems if someone's upset about that you were being generous. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I don't know. Maybe the second one is maybe faulty, but I watched the reading. I mean, I didn't watch it. I just went on it and checked the volume, and it sounds perfectly fine. So just be mindful of that, guys. But the fly just landed on my hand. Oh shit! They had whatever, when this Aquarius tried to come steal from you. They're being two-faced with this Gemini here. They had the freedom to choose what they were going to do. They chose to rob you, and I'm getting they were, they weren't in a mental prison about this. They did this, like, all in, balls in. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't care. They weren't in no mental prison about this. They didn't care how you felt, what, like, you know, um, they didn't care. They did this so ruthlessly and maliciously, not giving any F's about you, right? So they were trying to they were trying to get you locked up. Now they're having a new perspective because they're realizing all their external limitations, and their self-created boundaries. Okay, look, self-created boundaries, right? They wanted you to be in some sort of mental prison. They want you to, like, they're also trying to get you locked up. That's not happening. Okay, so they could steal from you. Maybe that is what happened. They could have got you locked up so they could rob you, or they wanted you in a mental prison about this. They wanted you, oh, wait, did that really happen? Did they really do it? Or is that and the other? Or was it just my? No, they did it. And they know they did. They know they're going to prison. They're trying to run because they're trying to escape imprisonment because they know what they stole from you is landing them possibly into a federal penitentiary. If it's involving, an inheritance or something like that, that's going to be federal time because they had to steal your identity. They had to alter documents. That's federal stuff. They stole your mail. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to go to prison. So what they stole, they're going to try now and fleeing. They're trying to run. That could be someone's nickname, could be Flea. But they're being watched. They, like, and remember, collective, like, because I know, like, your heart and everything, and this is somebody you had a lot of love for. You know what I mean? You could have looked at this person as family. It could have been your family or someone that you looked at as family. Somebody you had a lot of love for. All right? Probably the same person. As soon as you were supposed to get this, they were probably the first person you thought of blessing. Right? And they want to go ahead and steal it from you, talk a bunch of crap about you, make a bunch of lies and slander about you. All right? And now karma's whooping that ass. Yeah, you have, look, this authority's coming rushing in to protect you. They ain't playing from what they stole from you and how these people would deceive you. Like, they're coming in, rushing in. Someone's name could be Rush or Russian. Someone could be Russian. Someone's name could be Yoshi. This could be, any of these names could be your name, somebody involved in the situation, or a passed on loved one. My nose just itched when I said Yoshi. So someone's name could be Yoshi. Thank you, Spirit. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Under judgment. Yeah, because you're an earth angel, dude. They're not getting past new beginnings. They know this. This is why they're trying to run. They know that they're going to prison for what they have done to you. There is no past new beginnings. Yeah, because it was a false start to begin with. They're facing a lot of delays because of all these misunderstandings. They went around, what do you call it? Slandering your name. Not only did they steal from you, they also and deceived you, smiled in your face, stabbing you in the back, and then they went around slandering your name and having everybody turn against you off of false allegations, off of lies. Now they're under judgment, heavy heavy judgment confirmation, because you're an earth angel. You're very much so balanced, and you've been extremely patient during this whole process. And somebody could be a Sagittarius, don't have to be. They're trying to now seek balance, but they have no balance. They have nothing. They're scared to death. They know what they did, and they still have yet to make it right. So God's going to make sure, since they don't want to do extend the olive branch, they're going to go ahead and make sure that this person gets taken down in the worst possible way. Somebody can be in German. Because I was thinking about like germinating. My plants are germinating, right? Somebody can be German, or have German in like a bloodline or something like that. I don't know. They're hella nervous. Look, you see how that card came flying out like that? They're hella nervous. Someone could be 53 or 25 or something like that, acting like a fucking 12-year-old. They're nervous, okay, because they know you really took your time with whatever is going on here. They didn't. They rushed in to do something very stupidly, very heartlessly. Someone's last name could be Heartless. Then they didn't care about the consequences. They thought that you were going to be an easy target. Little did they know, they thought you were the target the whole time. God hid you in plain sight, and they were the target, because you're not the only person they've done this to, collective. They've done this to many of other people. And you know what I mean? You are living, walking karma. How people treat you is how how their karma ends up being. If they get good karma, if they get bad karma, this person's gonna get horrible karma because this person has done the most to you, the most. You probably haven't seen this person in a long time. Could be years, okay? Could have been 12 fucking years. I don't know. It could be a long time. But if you trust me, if you were to see this person, their health, their everything, they don't look the same. Their health is declining. Their world, their whole world, and everything is going straight down to going down the hill. Where they're, you know what I mean? That's what they want to live in. That's what they want to worship. That's what they want to do. They want to do low vibrational stuff. So God's giving them a taste of their own medicine, especially because they, you're an earth angel. You didn't deserve any of this, right? You've been nothing but loving, caring, and compassionate to these people, and all they did was literally make you live a life of hell, right? They made sure that your life on earth was hell. And they didn't like give up. They didn't, you know what I mean? They were just constantly one thing after another, attack after attack after attack, slander after slander after slander. So they thought it was cute and funny. They celebrated it too. They made many attempts on your life. And you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It made you stronger. It made you more powerful. You're going to get back whatever was stolen from you, and they're going to get back everything that they dished out to you plus some. And they're not going to think it's so funny anymore. They already don't. They're scared to death. They're up all night, boohoo crying, putting on a show. But even now, they can't even put on a show anymore. People are seeing right through them. They're so scared. People can see, like, damn, they obviously were fucking lying. Like, it's completely and utterly wrong what these people have done to you. And completely unwarranted. It's not so funny now, is it, bitch? I don't even know why you're sitting here watching this reading. You should be looking out the window, see if the feds are there yet. Here, let's give you a minute. We'll pause. Go ahead, go look out the window. They out there yet? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Alright, you done looking? Fucking douchebag. Speaking of karma. They're nervous because they know the karma that they're going through, is because of what they did to you. And they stole a fortune from you. The wheel of fortune. It was a fortune. And they didn't even give you $1. Not only did they steal from you, then they got you kicked out, got you doing this, that, and the other, made sure you didn't have anything. Anything you had, they stole from you. And they had other people do their dirty work and come in and harass you and try and make many attempts on your life. And if you got jobs or whatever, they went behind your back and slandered your name to try to get you fired, did get you fired from some, or got you embarrassed so that you wouldn't even go back to that place, right? And to make things just as hard as possible. They thought it was funny. But you made it through. You did it very patiently, and you took your time. You didn't rush anything, and because of that, you're getting amazing good karma. You're getting dharma. You're getting a fortune that's coming, that's locating you. This fortune is locating you. You don't even got to do much. Just stay prayed up, stay doing whatever God has you doing. Stay in the upright, because this fortune is locating you. And they were very passionate about what they have done to you. Like, they got off on it. Y'all ain't shit. Someone's name could be Lily. They've been exposed. 10-10, completion, end of a cycle. They've been exposed. You're about to be extremely happy, abundant, prosperous. They're nervous about them being exposed. They know they're evil eyeing you and your happiness and whatever you got going on, but whatever. They're a bunch of douchebags. 2 + 1 is 3, so 3, 5, 3. So significant. Something could have happened at 35 or 53. Somebody could be 53. Somebody could be 35. Maybe you're supposed to get this at 35 or something, or 25. Your time where the wounded hand. Success lies ahead of you if you keep on the path, keep going on the path. And you are, and you're taking your time doing it. You're very patient, very balanced doing it. And they're mad because they can't mess with your temperance. They can't get you off balance. You're too high vibrational for any of that. Any of their childish little antics or attempts does not work. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, and the ones that passed away. What does the collective need to know? What do they need to be aware of at this time? Please and thank you. As another 10-10. No, yeah, it's a painful permanent ending. They know it. Painful permanent ending. It should have never came for you. You're completing out a lot of cycles, collective. You're doing an amazing job. And if no one told you yet today that you are amazing and you're doing amazing, don't worry. I got your back like a brass strap, y'all. You're doing fucking amazing, and keep that shit up, and you are amazing. Let these idiots hate. They're haters, whatever. They're the ones living in this darkness while you are living in joy, abundance, prosperity, vitality, in glory. God's glory is over you, okay? While they are sitting in their darkness that they purposely was putting you through, and laughed and celebrated when you were. And it's a painful, permanent ending to them and their happiness, their success, their everything. For all these people, complete ruin, defeat, failure. They're living in complete, like, utter darkness. Somebody could be a Gemini, or they were just being two-faced. I'm not saying Geminis are two-faced, but you know how it's, that's what it's, the persona is, two faces, two people, you know what I mean? There's something about a Gemini masculine I'm picking up on, possibly, that was extremely two-faced to you, that is locked up. They are helping bringing you your justice. They're completing out a cycle. They're telling on these people. They're getting a lighter sentence. They could be going from they're going to be going from like whatever state or federal penitentiary they're in now, that's like a little bit like more maximum security, to lesser, you know what I mean? They're going to, because they're talking to the feds, okay? So they're going to be getting transferred to a lower security prison, okay? I don't know, you know what I mean? They're going from like a harsh prison, a more harsher one, to a lighter, but still state or federal, you know what I mean? Because they're working with the authorities. This person's like looking at the rest of their life in prison, so for whatever they did, okay? They were set up as well, but they deserve to be anyway, because of what their involvement, and also what they did. Yeah, and that 10 here too, and then look, 5, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 10, there's so many Euclidean, so many cycles, collective. Right from the gate. Right from the gate. Someone's name could be Davidson, Davis, could be someone's, yeah, they blocked their own path. They know they didn't take that leap of faith, right? They're supposed to this is why they're getting those passionate beginnings, because they were supposed to take a leap of faith. They didn't. They were supposed to come in, they're supposed to make things right, and had they done that, had they would have extended that olive branch and been like, look, I apologize, I was wrong, you know what I mean, and gave it back to you, you probably would have looked out for these stupid idiots. But they chose not to. They blocked their own path, and they know it. And they're going straight down. All right, whatever their goals were to come up against you is not happening. Anything they're trying to do, any seed that they plant, is not flourishing. While you over here, all your seeds are flourishing beautifully, early, quickly, literally, quite literally. and figuratively speaking. 1 2 1 2. Look at all these angelic numbers coming out here. All right, but yeah, they're going down. They block their own path. They refuse to they're very fucking naive, stubborn, arrogant. They refuse to make it right. So they're under heavy judgment. They had many ample opportunities to make this right. They chose not to. They chose to keep coming for you. And now whatever their goals were to have these passionate new beginnings, they didn't take that leap of faith. They're under heavy judgment because they came up against an earth angel and they did not just fucking fly. They didn't care about it, right? Damn. Bam. They're trying to unalive you or cause some sort of endings to you. That's not happening. Return to sender. Death, Scorpio energy. Growth always means leaving something behind. So yeah, you're about to get some sort of they were trying to leave you information, excuse me. They were trying to leave you behind, trying to cause you some sort of ending, whether it would be actually physically you or, it's you know what I mean? Their goal was to unalive you. That's not happening. And they cause endings for you. Absolutely not. They're under heavy judgment for this too. You could be a Scorpio, or a Scorpio could be involved. You have this major transformation. You're ending and closing out cycles. You're about to have some sort of major necessary change, okay, in a positive way. For something needs to end, something needs to die off and end for new beginnings, right? When one thing ends, another thing, it opens up to other opportunities, right? Well, for you, it's good things. Now, you're going to be leaving some things behind, but it's necessary, okay? And you did that, okay? You left a lot of things behind. You closed out a lot of cycles. You broke a lot of generational curses. You grew, healed, and evolved, and transformed this beautiful divine being that that you are. All right. And I'm also getting you called judgment on this. Look, and you did it. This is the same angel. I never even noticed this. This is you here. You call judgment. You are a spiritual judge. Okay, you have the ability and the right to call judgment, and you did it lovingly. You took your time to do this too. You gave them ample amount of chances to make it right. They chose not to. Finally, you had enough of it, and you called judgment for karmic justice to be served. And you did it so divinely. And now, not only with you doing that, you getting up, maybe you didn't know you had the authority to do that, but you do. And now that you did that, you're freeing so many other people. Look at all these little people right here, right? You're freeing a lot of people by calling judgment, because you're not the only person that these evil people have done this to. Congratulations, collective. You're doing an amazing job. You could be freeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other people possibly. You could have freed 5 of your ancestors. Actually, more than that. There's 6 here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could be free. You could have freed maybe possibly 6 of your ancestors that were in purgatory, possibly even worse. Okay. And also, I'm getting you're freeing like other people as well, because they're not. You're not the only person they're doing this to. They could have did this to 6 other people, possibly even more. But I'm also definitely getting, and I'm possibly getting, maybe you could have possibly had, unfortunately, 6 people, possibly ancestors that were either in hell or purgatory, and you freed them by, breaking these generational curses and doing the right thing. So you best believe that, you're going to be the go-to person with your ancestors who's going to leave you their spiritual inheritances. So you could possibly be getting 6 new gifts, or maybe 6 of your gifts that you have are coming from these 6 ancestors that you freed from either hell or purgatory. And I'm getting you took your time. You did it so balanced too. You didn't do it out of hate. You didn't do it out of greed. You didn't do it out of envy. You took your time doing this because you didn't want to call judgment, because you actually had a lot of love for these people. But you knew that they were just trying to kill you. They're trying to literally get rid of you and steal from you. They have no love for you. But just you being who you are, the divine being that you are, and loving, all, You gave them way too much time. And you're like, nah, dude, I'm not doing this. Like, they didn't want to make it right. They want, you really sat down. You did it very balanced and temperately, okay? And you took your time doing it. And as you moved on, you cut everybody off. You you focused on yourself. You went inward. You went into, God put you into hermit mode to grow, heal, and evolve, and to really, seek. You went and seek the answers the correct way. You went inward. You prayed. You meditated. You grew, heal, and evolved. Some of you got over addictions, whether they're, whether it was like gambling, whether it was sex or alcohol, drugs, whatever the situation was. You did a lot. All right, and your ancestors are extremely grateful for you. Your future family is extremely grateful for you, because now, like, your future kids, your future grandkids and stuff like that, and great and all that, are going to be freed from whatever these curses were. These people are out here creating generational curses while we're out here breaking them. They're trying to freeze you and everything else. They're trying to stop and block your path. That's not happening. And you realize that, and you're like, all right, well, look, I can't, like, this is just ridiculous. We're not doing this no more. Whatever their goals were to cause you some sort of endings to you and everything else. No, it's time to call judgment. And you did. And you did it very, very balanced, very tempered. All right. And you took, for some years, it could have been like 13, 12 years or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? It could have been 3 years. It could have been 5 years. It could have been God only knows how many years. But you know what I'm saying? You did it, and because you did that in the way you did it, and you've been patiently waiting for this to come through, and you're in your purpose or on your way there, and you're taking your time, and you're doing it very much so balanced and in the upright, of course. And with them attacking you and your purpose, especially your purpose, that's a big no-no. All right, especially while you are healing, that's a big they're dumb. They're really dumb for that. They're really dumb. That they're not attacking you. When they're attacking your purpose, they're not attacking you. They're attacking God, because you're here doing what God sent you here to do. So you're doing God's work. It's not even our work. It's God's work, right? So yeah, God takes that very much so personal. And how do you think that's going to turn out? Fighting against God? Come on now, like, let's go. Get your minds, get your heads out of your ass and really realize what the hell you're doing over here. They're trying to run. She's trying to run. Whatever they look, the Seven of Swords now, it comes out in the reverse. It's on the fence, but more so in the reverse. They're under judgment because whatever they attempted to steal from you, they're trying to steal your light, trying to steal your healing. They're trying to steal your passion in the beginning. They're trying to steal you and your life. Now they're trying to run. They're pissed off because whatever they stole or attempted to steal is no. They're under judgment for it, and their goal to deceive you, to steal from you, is not happening. You're getting back everything the enemy has stolen from you, plus some. And you're coming out of rough waters into smooth sailing. And they're going to try and run. They're going to get caught because they're being watched.